They've grown undisturbed for hundreds of years. Some of our oldest trees live here. These giants have taken centuries to reach towering heights, to become the rich, dynamic old-growth forests we know today. In deep, rugged valleys, with deep snowpacks on high alpine peaks, the inland temperate rainforest in southeastern British Columbia is truly special.
The inland temperate rainforest is the only temperate rainforest that is found away from a coastal region anywhere in the world. And actually, you could think of it as a snowfall forest. It's actually dominated primarily by winter snowfall as opposed to rainfall.
Wild places like the unique ecosystem of this inland temperate rainforest and the wild species that depend on it are what shape the identity of the Upper Columbia River Basin and the people who live here. In these places, we feel connected with ourselves and with the natural world. We are humbled by the vastness. But very little of these old-growth forests remain.
They're so huge, you sit by them and you want to hug them, but actually you need to invite about 8 friends over so you can fully get around the trees because they're just humongous. And we don't have a lot of these trees left.
These giants continue to be threatened by forestry impacts from unsustainable logging, road building, and other human impacts. We've already logged much of our old growth, and due to climate change, it is unlikely these trees will ever grow to that age or size again.
We have forests that may not have been disturbed since the last ice age, and so they're multiple millennia old, and those are truly irreplaceable.
From endangered mountain caribou to rare wolverines, a vast array of rare plant and wildlife rely on this habitat. We need to make good decisions now for the future. We need to protect old-growth forests now. These ancient trees absorb significant amounts of greenhouse gases throughout their lives, acting as carbon sinks and a hedge against climate change. Old trees absorb and store much more carbon than young trees.
Little trees do suck up carbon, but they suck up a little amount of carbon, and it takes hundreds of years before they have stored the same amount of carbon. Once you get to 1,000 years, you've got the same amount of carbon again. But by cutting the tree down, you have immediately released that carbon.
Deforestation of old-growth trees severely impacts wildlife by removing habitat and food sources. People in the region are working hard to protect these forests and the species that call them home. Speak up for these fantastic forests. There's a lot to gain from protecting these carbon-rich places brimming with life.
Once they are gone, they are gone. And at this time, the biggest, most important, rarest old-growth forest ecosystems are the most at risk. They are not protected, and we need to change that.
It is an amazing thing to be in a forest that's been there for thousands of years. If you take the time to sit in the moss and look at the little plants and look at the huge trees, it's a phenomenal thing.
Once these ancient giants are gone, they will never come back. Add your support to help protect old-growth forests. The habitat, wildlife, and people living in and near the inland temperate rainforest depend on it.